So yeah, I find him partying, living the best of his life. I see him sweeping with some girl, so instead of confronting him and acting all crazy like I wanted to, I kind of just dipped in the other direction. All right, so I go back to the hotel. The hotel had a little rooftop situation. We go back there and I sit at the pool. I sit at the pool, I look at the sky, I feel all lonely and shit. My best friend over here for working out with her nigga, and my nigga living the best of his life. And he ain't even really my nigga, just living in Dululand. So I eventually go back downstairs and I see him and a group of like guys going upstairs. They go on the pool. Clearly they drunk as fuck. I go join them, just trying to make the best of this little vacation. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna smile and I'm gonna be okay, and I'm not gonna super fuss. I'll be good. I'm good, right? I'm good. And I try to hang in there with them. I try to like have fun with them, join the pool and whatever, but I'm not feeling it because I really wanted it to be me and him and just me and him and have us time. So that ain't really hurt. That ain't really work. He still wanted to be a night owl, which was like, it was already like 3 o'clock in the morning. He wanted to still be out. Meanwhile, I was tired. I was like, I want to go to bed. So I go back downstairs. I go lay down for a little bit. I can't go to sleep because he's not there. It's like, just, he ain't answering the phone call, of course. It turns into 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock turned into 6 o'clock. I'm like, all right, where this nigga at? Where's the nigga at? Because he definitely came on this trip with me. So, what are you doing? Of course, I get out the bed like a little delusional ass chick, and I go look for him again. I'm out here with Maya. You got me riding, I'm riding past this house. Got me riding, and like I ain't riding nowhere. I'm walking. As I'm walking, I get offered drugs like 7 million times. Somebody thought that I was a street walker. I start running. I literally thought I was gonna live like. I thought I was gonna like lose my life at one point. It was so many different people that I ain't met on the way to this walk. As I'm searching for this nigga, I'm like, okay, I gotta get back to the hotel because it ain't safe out here. It ain't safe out here. I ain't never been out here. I don't even know where I'm going. So I find my way back to the club, and something just tells me to walk to the beach. I walk back to the beach. I find this nigga passed out on the beach, drunk as shit. You know what? Not even passed out. He's just staring at the beach, but you can tell he's drunk as fuck. So I'm like, yo, let's go back. Let's go back to the hotel. We get to talking, and we get into this whole conversation about like being together. And I'm like, yo, who's this chick you was talking to? Woo, you out here with me? But while we get into a little back and forth conversation or whatever, and this shit pissed me off even more. That whole conversation pissed me off even more, and I'm like, what are we here for? Why are you here for? Like, I thought you wanted us to like try to make this shit work after the vacation, and it's not fucking working. It's not fucking working. Mind you, this was a guy who I would have gave my soul to. If he would have asked for my soul, I would have put it out of my chest somehow and handed it to him on a silver platter, wrapped in a goddamn box, and was like, here, can you be my master? Like, at this point in time, I was so stuck in Delulu land that I probably would have walked into a fucking bus if he decided to leave me for real. Because when we broke up, we were still messing around with each other. We really didn't have that much time to like disperse, all the way, completely. No time to heal type shit. So yeah, I was just pissed. I was angry. I was crying. I'm on a beach. This is a whole Tyler Perry fucking movie happening. It was all scenic and shit. And, I walked my ass back to the hotel. I walked my ass back to the hotel. I was pissed. Oh, I was pissed. I packed all his shit. Put it back in the fucking suitcase. I was going crazy. My friend was looking at me like, what happened? What's wrong? What's going on? She was asleep. She got her sleep. She was like, what the hell? I literally threw all his shit in the hallway. Like, I put all his stuff in the hallway and laid back down. Didn't care if nobody came and scooped that shit up, nothing. I put all his stuff by the door and like laid back down, pissed off. And this nigga didn't even get in until like it was sunny. Not even sunny, like morning, like break of dawn type shit. Like the sun was up. And he was looking like, why my shit outside? Why my shit here? I ain't say nothing to him. The rest of the trip, that was it. That was the rest of the goddamn trip for me. I ain't care about nothing else. I just kept randomly crying all the time. He was looking at me like, what's wrong? I'm looking at him like, fuck you. We tried to make the best of whatever was left of the trip, which was like one day. We went to the beach. I kind of sat by myself. I went in the water. He came in there with me for a little bit, and we talked. But for the most part, I couldn't be happy to save my life. I could not be happy to save my life. Sadly, the Lulu relationship tell stories didn't end here. It didn't end here. But I promised that I would never go to Miami again with him, and I have not. In fact, I promise I will never go to another trip with this nigga, and I have not, because there is something about a motherfucking Sagittarius and a Leo that does not work. I don't care what nobody says. Sagittarius males and Leo women is like just oil and water. It does not work, and no how much you want it to work, it drives us motherfucking crazy. And I was tired of being driven motherfucking crazy, but that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day, okay? Needless to say, we got back on the plane. We decided to just be friends, however long that fucking lasted. And yeah, my bestie ended up breaking up with her little boo thing, cause that nigga came to Miami with no money. None. He didn't pay for a goddamn thing. That nigga was just there, and he had the nerve to try to get booty and shit. He was like ugly and short. But I can't even talk because I was in the Lululand with my nigga, and he was ugly and tall. He wasn't ugly to me. My friend thinks that all my guys are ugly, and I think some of my friends' men were ugly. So that's what we do here. Yeah, so that was part 3 of why I will never go to Miami again with another man. I have at least 2 more stories and examples, and then like the absolute final straw where I was like, never again. Never again. Because I stayed in the Lululand. Alright, so I'm going to get up out of here. Follow me on YouTube. I have 3 coloring books out right now. Check the link in my bio. Click it. Buy it. Subscribe to it. Support it. Share it. All of it. All of that. Yes.